up from Stevenson. How down goes Biggs for the count of 8. There were those indeed who wondered if Stevenson still had that big right hand after his performance in the World Championships in Munich. Well, indeed, Biggs found out today, along with his crowd in Reno, that Stevenson certainly has the knockout punch. This man, almost 31 now, consoling a very distressed young Tyrell Biggs. Biggs was hit hard and hurt twice. This was the second one. It came just a second before the end of round number 2. Backed over against the ropes. Stevenson had him all teed up. The chopping right, the following left, and it was all over at 2:59, round number 2.
Hoy, hablando de deportes, la figura del día, Teófilo Stevenson. ¿Qué cosa Teófilo Stevenson? Los duelos de Teófilo contra los boxeadores de Estados Unidos. Caballero, de los Panamericanos de 1971 en Cali al Mundial de Reno 1986, Teófilo Stevenson tuvo 14 enfrentamientos con boxeadores cubanos. Recordémonos que sí, caballero, le buscaban al mejor alemán, sobre todo al mejor ruso, al mejor soviético y al mejor americano amateur. Muchos de ellos fueron profesionales. Tendemos unos a exagerar mucho las cosas, a llevar demasiado a lo mejor a Teófilo. Lo tengo alto. Un día le haré un programa. Pero no lo tengo tan alto como otros, esa cosa tan romántica absoluta. Pero esos que me dicen que lo demeritan demasiado y hablan que se enfrentaba a camioneros y eso, no. Eso no toman la culpa. La pegada de Teófilo Stevenson no la tenía nadie en el mundo. Ya no hablo de la derecha, de la zurda. Un personaje altísimo. No. De 14 enfrentamientos, ganó en 12. Perdió el primero en el 71 y después perdió en el 83, que aquí lo verán. Lo verán todos, o casi todos, y explicados. Aquí tiene una buena edición. Disfruten las peleas, los duelos de Stevenson. En algunos repitió, con varios de ellos repitió. Con Clark, con Tyrell Biggs, a quien le rompió varias veces costillas. Varios KO de Stevenson. John Tate, en fin. Verán lo que dice George Foreman de Teófilo Stevenson. Nada, signo de la época, ese Stevenson del año 72 Mulch, cuando destrozó a la llamada Esperanza Blanca, que era el que lo había ganado en 71 a él, a Danny Bovic, la masacró. Ese Stevenson del 72 al 81 era tremendo. Y después se mantuvo. Pero nada, hoy es Stevenson contra Estados Unidos. Sé que era muy politizado ese tema. Él era la bandera, tú sabes, lo que sabemos todos nosotros. Pero aquí estamos viendo las peleas. Highlights, momentos cumbres y resúmenes muy buenos de las peleas de Stevenson, de Teófilo Stevenson, contra los boxeadores norteamericanos. En un inicio era pesos completos más 81 kilogramos y a partir del 82 más de 91 kilogramos. Disfruten buen boxeo, disfruten a Teófilo y sus pegadas. ¿Okay? Teófilo contra los norteamericanos. Un abrazo, los quiero. Suscríbanse al canal, comenten, compartan, aporten temas, aporten ideas.
He is beating a tattoo against Bobbick's left eye, which has begun to swell.
You know, I think I'm landing just as many punches as he is, you know, and I think it's actually a fairly even fight. My focus was on somebody's been killed.
The real damage being done by Stevenson with the uppercuts. Wayne has gotten in some blows there, trying to get in there and punch away. A quick right again, you saw that?
And there was some peace in there.
Тактика обыгрывания часто сочетается с применением хорошо поставленных акцентированных ударов, что делает представителей второго типа особенно опасными для соперников.
El combate fue frente al norteamericano Michael Dox y lo venció fácil. Así Cuba llegó a 119 medallas de oro.
Going to be boxing with again. You're 15 pounds solid heavier. You're hitting harder. Do you think you can handle this big dude?
Yes, I do indeed. I've been studying him a little bit more, and I've been watching him a little bit more. And first time I went out there trying to catch him like he was a 3-year-old fighter, you know, and he got 10 and 12 years experience. So this time I'll be a little more cautious, sticking, moving, staying away from his right hand.
Licky's darting left. Exceptional hands for a heavyweight, just exceptional. Every Cuban fighter in the tournament has been exceptional, really. All built the same way. There it is, the right, the quick flashing right, staggering Big John. He's in desperate trouble. He doesn't know where he is. Teofilo Stevenson, this is a knockout with 1:31 left in the first round. One quick flashing right, electrifying. And poor Big John didn't know where he was. Outmatched by Teofilo Stevenson, who is a cinch to win the gold medal again in the heavyweight classification. He hasn't even had a workout yet, hasn't worked up a sweat. In this, the third of his 3 matches, nobody's put him to any kind of test. What dynamite in the hands of all of these Cuban fighters. Turn pro. How close is he to you as we're on camera now, George?
Stevenson is about as better fighter I've ever seen, professional or amateur. I haven't seen this much class and skill in the professional ranks in a long time, nor in the amateur.
Because of the layoff since the Burns in September. Now Clark's in trouble. Crowd is up on its feet. They want the kill. But Jimmy's got a lot of guts. He's giving it everything he's got. The U.S. fighters have shown a lot of heart today. They have gotten victories from Rocky Lockridge, from Davey Armstrong. Look at the way Stevenson's using that left. And from Clint Jackson. That left has tattooed Jimmy Clark ever since the second round. He's trying to hang in there. There's the left. He's staggered by it again. Clark is ready to go. Right. That hurt him. Backed him off.
Get inside. This left jag by Clark as he moves inside. But he has to be careful not to catch a couple of hooks to the right hand.
Was the third man in the ring. And then this was at Madison Square Garden. That was in October of '78, and this time Stevenson found the way to get to Clark. The first time many people thought Clark had actually outpointed him. But right there, Clark went down for the first time. Serkin determined he could go on, but really he was stunned. And so he couldn't even get his guard up, and like a tiger, Stevenson was all over him. And
who fought earlier and defeated Ali Allen, stopping him. He's only 24 years of age. Stevenson turns 27. Left hook got in there by Brown, and it seems to just missed. A long right hand lands by Stevenson. He's after it, trying to get him into the corner. He did not land that right hand. It was short. He digs into the body. Stevenson pressing here in the third round. Annoyed somewhat, perhaps, by Brown's unwillingness to mix it up. But every time I've seen Teofilo Stevenson since the middle 70s, he's had this kind of a fight. Down goes Brown with a hard right hand. He finally got...
There's the bell, and on the right of your screen is Cuba's Teofilo Stevenson in white.
Jackson of Puerto Rico in the championship. Rufus Bubba Hadley from the United States will not be battling for the gold medal. It was his misfortune to run into Teofilo Stevenson in the semifinal. There were only 4 heavyweights entered in the Pan Am Games. Hadley fought gamely for as long as it lasted, outweighed by 30 pounds, and also the taller Stevenson, of course, having an age advantage. Hadley just 18, Stevenson 27.
Stevenson lands a strange punch here. It's to the back of the neck and he's from the base of his thumb. It wasn't a knuckle punch.
On Clark, I'm trying to get a view of it. The fighter's back is to me. As soon as I can get a full face view of Jimmy, and
meantime, the crowd in a state of definite unrest over the antics of the referee. Got a good left there. Clark is all over Stevenson. Clark fighting unafraid. Clark getting that left in. That's a wild one. And another one. That's what he must be careful of. You saw Stevenson answer with the right.
Rodriguez from Venezuela has pretty much left them alone, in sharp contrast to previous bouts here today. Flicks the left jab out that connects on the nose of Stevenson. One punch could end it either way. The 6'5" heavyweights, super heavyweight class. You get the feeling you could be watching just the first of several bouts between these two over the next couple of years. As they aim for the '84 Olympics, we could be watching a preview right now. Biggs has had hand injuries over the years. He says they're fine right now. Said he's never been in better shape. And as we pointed out, looks awfully quick in there. A minute gone in round two. Stevenson takes a chopping right, wading in with a soft right to the body. There's the jab coming through again for Tyrell Biggs. Young fighter from Philadelphia connects with the left, and Stevenson walks into. Stevenson missing with his right hand. Just timing a lot of punches now. Biggs' quickness is paying off. He's looking more poised and confident as he goes along, but take a chopping right hand there from Stevenson. Stevenson's best now. Biggs trying to get some reserve energy. Bring himself together again, collect himself. Was surprised as he got in tight, mixed it with Stevenson. Hanging in now with a minute left in round two. The power of Stevenson, even at almost 31, cannot be underestimated. He's still got that dynamite punch, as Biggs found out. Biggs had this first round and into the second round the dominance in the fight, but now it is Stevenson coming on. And he's got Biggs backing up constantly as Biggs flicks the jab out. Stevenson missing with a combination. 30 seconds to go on the round. Stevenson wailing into the body with the right hand. Takes a left jab from Biggs. Those are all good scoring blows in amateur boxing. Of course, does not matter. In fact, the knockdown is simply a good, clean blow. It means nothing more than that. 15 seconds to go on the round. Up. He's not going to be saved by the bell. It is all over. He does not make it. As I was about to say, he will serve the assault that he knows he needs to win, or to be sure of the win. It'll be in the hands of 5 judges if they last the next 22 seconds. Again, the first round appeared to be Payne's. The second round close, and Payne has taken the edge here in the third round, the way we see it. It'll go the distance now. Stevenson hasn't got but the verdict cannot be assured for Payne. If you've seen Olympic and amateur judging before, you know you can get some strange decisions, but Craig obviously, in our view, won this fight. This was a big flurry of his in that third round. First to the body, then...
And a little more. Big scoring. Stevenson now going to the midriff. Crowd hoping for a Stevenson defeat. In truth, it's been a relatively lackluster contest. The way the fates had it, our exciting fights were the ones that took place before we came on the air. Since we came on the air, the Cubans have won 2, America's won 1, and another body shot or a low blow. He's claiming a low blow. Biggs is. They count it. Referee Carl Schmidt counts it as a fair punch, discounting Biggs' claim of a low blow. If ever a man has to keep his poise, Biggs does at this point. Biggs is kind of flopping around. Biggs fighting almost amateurishly at this point with that clumsy miss.
Cerrado, con la guardia bien cerrada y encorvado el norteamericano Alexander García. Stevenson trató de levantarlo y de descubrirlo en este primer asalto con ganchos fuertes por abajo, con ganchos al estómago. Realmente Stevenson tuvo una pelea dura contra Yakolev, porque bueno, después de esta recuperación de Stevenson, que va camino de conquistar su tercer título mundial, el boxeador con más calidad en este peso, en este campeonato del mundo, es Vyacheslav Yakolev. Y en el tercer asalto, especialmente con mucha explosividad, Stevenson logró desquitarse del peleador soviético, que además se presentó en muy buena forma en este campeonato mundial. No es lo mismo el caso de Estoy Menos, era una menor preocupación, digamos, no es lo mismo la calidad de Estoy Menos que la de Vyacheslav Yakolev. Y en este tercer asalto, especialmente Stevenson estuvo inmenso porque logró la explosividad que él necesitaba para sellar su victoria. Asalto intermedio, Eddie Martin.
Salió a forzar a Alexander García en este segundo asalto. El jab de izquierda de Teófilo a la cara de Alexander García. Otra vez el jab de izquierda. Ahí está, manteniendo la distancia con el jab. Pero ha usado poco su derecha, Teófilo. Tremendo derechazo de Teófilo Stevenson, lo envía a la lona, le están haciendo la cuenta de protección, ya se incorporó. Segundo asalto de la pelea. Ahí va Teófilo en busca de ella, viéndole con la derecha. Y creo que está a punto Teófilo de convertirse por tercera vez en campeón mundial. Se está cayendo, no llegó al suelo. Le están haciendo la cuenta de protección, vamos a ver si puede continuar. 7, 8 y por tercera vez. Teófilo Stevenson, campeón del mundo, tricampeón olímpico y tricampeón mundial.
Y efectivamente, completamente mareado, muy afectado por los derechazos de Stevenson, no pudo continuar aquí el norteamericano Alexander García. Teófilo Stevenson, el gran campeón, por tercera vez campeón mundial de los supercompletos. Con esa mano derecha formidable ha fulminado aquí prácticamente al peleador norteamericano Alexander García. Difícilmente se iba a poder recuperar, especialmente del primer derechazo. Realmente lo tiró como fulminado, hizo un gran esfuerzo, se puso de pie, pero estaba mareado completamente. Y aquí tienen ustedes la repetición de este formidable final para Teófilo Stevenson, por tercera vez campeón del mundo. Con una excelente demostración ha fulminado aquí al norteamericano Alexander García. De nuevo se ha puesto de manifiesto la tremenda pegada del gran campeón, con esta intensidad tremenda que todos esperamos que Stevenson suelte la derecha, porque cuando Stevenson suelta la derecha realmente es muy difícil poder asimilar esta pegada. Campeón mundial, triple campeón olímpico, triple campeón del mundo, Teófilo Stevenson.